Hello students, I hope you all are doing great. Well, I welcome you all. Well, as you know that in my previous video of chapter 2 part 1 that was pronouns, we have discussed about pronouns and I felt very nice that I received doubt from a student and I welcome your doubts, I welcome your queries, I welcome your feedback so that I can improve further and I can teach you in a manner which is really very effective, knowledgeable, because teaching through videos, it's a duty, and it should be done in a wise manner, and it's only successful when I'm able to deliver it in a particular manner, like if my students are able to understand my video and the way I'm teaching the subject. So let's carry on further our topic for today. We discussed pronouns in our previous video, and today I'm going to cover the leftover the topics in pronouns, because it was very difficult to complete the whole topic of pronoun in a single video, so I divided it into two. I hope you all are studying at your home and even practicing your English skills, because it's my target, and I keep on emphasizing on this point in my each and every video that I want you all to be native English speakers, to be like them in your listening, speaking, reading, writing skills. I want not improvement, I want you to reach that level, advanced level of English, and you have time. You can go through videos online, you can study e-newspaper, you can read books, English books, but you have to gain that level, you have to gain mastery, because then only I can say that I won as a teacher. Otherwise, if you will focus on marks, then you will be, you will be just clinging on to that, only marks, and I don't want that. I want you to be, smart speakers of English language. So I hope that you are going to to agree to my viewpoint. Okay, so let's start our topic for today in my video. Well, we discussed about pronouns, different types of pronouns, and today I'll be discussing the pronouns which were not done. Okay, so now the next pronoun which I'm going to discuss with you is distributive pronoun. Distributive pronouns are called as distributive pronouns because in that we consider a single thing or a person at a time, a single thing or a person at a time. For example, if I say in front of you that each of the boys won a prize, हर एक लड़के ने प्राइज जीता, तो यहाँ पे मैं सिंगुलर एक लड़कों की जो है सिंगुलर तरीके से बात कर रही हूँ, सबकी बात नहीं कर रही हूँ. सो जब हम एक सिंगुलर चीज़ पे एम्फेसिस करते हैं तो हम उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रोनाउन कहते हैं. ध्यान रखिए प्लीज़, अगर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है तो आप ज़रूर मुझसे पूछिएगा, क्योंकि ऐसे समझना और समझाना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है, बट ये है एंड रिजल्ट ही आना चाहिए कि आपको समझ में आना चाहिए. आगे बढ़ते हैं. प्रोसीडिंग फर्दर फ्रॉम डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रोनाउंस, आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग इट टू यू रिलेटिव प्रोनाउंस. वेल, रिलेटिव it tells about the relationship between the two sentences. relationship बताता है. For example, if I say a sentence in front of you that I met Hari who had just returned. मैं हरी से मिली जो अभी वापस आया है. So in this sentence, there is a relationship that I met Hari, and when I met Hari, he just returned. So it speaks about the relationship between two sentences. So this is a relative pronoun which joins two sentences, and it also does the work of a conjunction. Here who is doing this? That I met Hari who had just returned. So ये दोनों sentences का link भी बताता है और साथ में जो है एक conjunction का काम करता है, उनको जोड़ता है और relationship भी बताता है. तो जोड़ना दोनों को, दो सेंटेंसेस को, उनके बीच में रिलेशनशिप को बताना, तो ये काम जो है वो रिलेटिव प्रोनाउंस बखूबी करते हैं. उसके बाद एक और अगर मैं एग्जांपल आपको बता दूं तो आई हैव फाउंड द पेन विच आई लॉस्ट. मुझे वो पेन मिल गया जो मैंने खो दिया था. हियर इन दिस सेंटेंस you can see that two sentences are joined in. and they are joined by a conjunction, by a relative pronoun which does the work of a conjunction. Conjunction क्या करते हैं? Two sentences को join करते हैं. So relative pronoun क्या करता है? Relative pronoun भी two sentences को join करता है, एक conjunction का work करता है एक sentence के अंदर. Okay, so moving on further from relative pronoun, the next pronoun which I'm going to discuss with you today is interrogative pronouns. Well, as you can see that interrogative means interrogation करना, पूछताछ करना, questions पूछते हैं ऐसे pronouns. For example, if I say in front of you, who is there? वहाँ कौन है? Who are you? तुम कौन हो? तो ये जो इंटेरोगेशन हो रही है, दिस इंटेरोगेशन विच इज़ गोइंग ऑन एंड वी आर आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस. सो asking questions, pronouns which are interrogative, which emphasize on interrogation, they are called as interrogative pronouns. So students, this was it for pronoun section. I have completed the topic of pronouns. I hope you would have understood it. We have completed 2 topics in parts of speech. Firstly, we are discussing parts of speech, and after having done parts of speech, I'll be proceeding further with English grammar. English grammar is very essential. In the meantime, you can just read your books, start reading your books, because I'll be doing that course too. But firstly, our main focus is on grammar, and our main focus is to help you to speak in English, whether you are in any class, because it's your foundation, and I don't think anybody wants to shake his or her foundation. So tomorrow I'll be meeting you with another topic of parts of speech. Till then, stay healthy, be happy, be safe, study hard, work hard, party hard, and please provide me feedback. If you think that there is a problem in the way I'm explaining or the way I'm teaching, then all those suggestions are welcome, so that I can improve all that in further videos. And from my side, I will instruct you to study hard. Don't waste your time, be cooperative, and help everyone. Be happy. Meet you tomorrow. Till then, bye.